Alright, so let's say we're trying to find the average cost of producing 500 DVD players. So we have the cost function. It will tell us the cost of producing 500 DVDs. So let's say we want to find the cost of producing, pen. So the cost of producing 500, I'm going to plug in 500. And we'll see that we get 10,000. So that's the cost to produce 500 of them. So we want the average cost. So if we're producing 500 for $10,000, we find the average cost by taking the cost of producing 500 dividing by 500. So we have it costs $10,000, because remember our cost divided by 500 DVDs. And we find that we get an average of $20 per DVD. So that's how we find an average cost. So we found to find an average cost, we took the cost divided by the number of DVDs. So if we're looking for the marginal cost, and marginal cost is the cost to produce additional DVDs. And we're going to say those additional DVDs is the change in X. So that's the number of DVDs that we've added. So the cost of those additional DVDs is going to be the cost to produce both our original number and the additional minus the cost to produce the original divided by the number of DVDs that we have, of those number of additional DVDs that we have. So this is going to be the average cost of producing our change in X additional DVDs. And if we let the limit as our change in X goes to 0 of this is our change in C of X over our change in X, because you'll notice this right here. So if this is, let's say this is X plus delta X, and this is X, then this is C of X plus delta X. This right here is C of X. So this is our change in C of X over our change in X. And this, we should notice, is the derivative of C of X. So if we find the derivative of C of X, that's going to give us the marginal cost, and that's the approximate cost to produce one more. So this is the cost to produce one more DVD. That's what the derivative gives us, which is called the marginal cost. So our question was, what is the cost to produce the 501st DVD? Right? So this is we're looking for the derivative of X, where X is 500, because the derivative of 500 will give us the cost to produce that additional one. So C prime of X is 5 plus 0.02x. So we plug in 500. We get 5 plus 0.02 times 500. And we're going to get $15 per DVD. So the 501st DVD will cost them, or DVD player will cost them $15 to produce.